Alright, boys and girls of the video land, YouTube land, we're going to change this shear pin. It's bent. Now, I can't push it through because it's bent. I can't get it straight enough that it will come out. So the easiest way was you push this thing out, and if you notice, you can see the line right here as far as it will go, and then I'm going to use this and cut it off, and once I cut it off it should come out. That was your tip for the day. We're doing a bunch of projects. Let's go to another project. We are using somebody's kind of came by. We're using Works, which is bought here in U.S. At a dollar store, but any toilet bowl cleaner you can find, it's an acid based toilet cleaner. There's acids in there. Not too bad, but bad enough. So what we did, all this area, there's a little bit left here. You see, like right here, we got some toilet paper. I'm looking for my toilet paper. At the moment, it has disappeared. And once it got wet, we slapped it right here like this. Because it's wet, it will stick. And we put some acid on it. And then it ate the rust. Some on the floor. There was acid. We're removing rust. And acid will remove rust, okay? Afterward, you can rinse it. If you cannot rinse it for some reason, baking soda will neutralize it, and it will get rid of the acid. But if you want to get rid of acid like that, you just need a little bit of, rust like that, you put a little bit of acid on it. This is solid metal, so don't do it on plated metal if you do it at home, but you can do it on very thick solid metal. And it will eat the weakest first, so it will eat the rust first, and then once it's done doing that, it will attack the other metal. And this thing is thick enough that it doesn't matter. But if you have a plated metal, which you do not have any of that really in boat, except for the gold-plated connections on your electronic, and gold does not get affected by acid, so and it doesn't rust anyway. But solid piece like this, solid metal, is stainless steel. It's a high quality stainless steel. You got cheaper ones. You can put a little bit of acid here, boom, it will take care of it. Let's do it. This is a lot of rust, so I don't know how long it's going to take to take care of it, but the boat has been outside for a long time. We'll come back to it, okay? So we're changing the prop and the shear pin here. We're removing rust with acid. Any acid. No, you don't need to be picky. Cheapest one. But the key was the toilet paper allows you to stick it vertically. So if this area, like I had rust right here, I stuck some toilet paper and poured some acid on it, and then it was done. We're going to come back to this in just a few seconds. So that's two projects we're doing. Next project we're doing, this is the what is it? It's where you empty your live well, and this thing goes left and right, and it's stuck. This is what it looked like. It goes right here like this, okay? Two screws hold it. The boat has been in the shop for repair, outside for 2 months, hasn't moved. So this metal right here is stuck, and I put lubricant in it, and I'm waiting for it to clear. Now, the trailer light wasn't working, and we changed the connection, and we'll use these. The way they work is they sell them everywhere here in US, and you put this wire in and you squeeze them and they work real good. Walmart sells them, everywhere sells them. You should be able to get them real easy, but this is what everybody's using. You squeeze that little metal right there. I'm trying to do two things at the same time. See if I can find a brand new one, and I am not able to find one, but basically the wires go in and you squeeze it and you're done, and it will last a long time. Now we used any area that is prone to moisture. I use this, the corrosion block, very tiny amount. This is like a $14 can if I recall, expensive. And this can, PB Blaster, will open anything that has rust on it. It works about 50 times better than WD-40. Sorry WD-40, but this thing stinks somehow. It smells bad, very bad, but 50 times more powerful. The word powerful really means it. It's called penetrating catalyst. It's good for rust. And then this one is good for letting things not rust. So what I do, I put a little bit, tiny amount on connections, especially electrical, even sprayed it on my board, so these connections will have some on it, okay? And let's go see how that rust is doing. Is it disappearing? Not yet, but some of it. It's a very thick rust. I think that's all the project I'm doing. I did yeah. Alright, maybe that will help you. I gotta finish this thing up, and maybe I'll show you afterward video. Alright, boys and girls, what we're doing is we did cut off the old one, and we're using the new one to get the old one out. So gently push, okay? You can put some force against this thing, but not a whole lot, because there's seals there and you can bend the shaft. Very gentle punches. You decide if this side has less corrosion on it at this time. It's been about 15 minutes. Can we take it off? Oh, it's coming off. A little bit of it. You can rub it off now. So anyway, it's less. Roll back the video, but I don't have time. It's getting dark. I gotta speed it up. Talk to y'all later. I hope this helped somebody. But the main trick was to put a toilet paper against this thing, wet it, and then it will stick. Here we cut off the top using the grinder. We use the new pen to push the old pen out, and don't use too much force. Talk to you later.